Hello,
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our pre-show.
Pre-show is a post-show.
Post-show, pre-show. Ask the bananas.
Anyways. Anywho, we're super ready for another post-show. Definitely, you can go ahead and check it out. And subscribe right now. It's all about Monday Night Raw, the post show. Okay, so you can join the live chat with your hot takes. How do you find Monday Night Raw tonight? Huge reminder, of course, you can subscribe on time. And best part of it is everything that is audio version of this video. You can find us on a Spotify or Apple Podcast, which is in the description down below. Our Wrestle Splash podcast. So tonight it was the continuation for whatever they are trying to make some changes on Raw. Now it's confirmed the new newcomers, if you can call that, right? The NXT collapse and all the changes. So everything changed completely. Did you realize that part? So why don't we start with the first highlight that we check it out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't started off that this match should have been a long time ago, since WrestleMania. Braun Breaker against Seth Rollins. We started out with Seth Rollins coming out and started speaking, calling out Braun Breaker face to face each other, saying that Braun Breaker didn't know what he was doing and all this and that. Braun Breaker said that he was in the team because not because of him, it's because he wanted to be himself great. So Seth Rollins joined and said, let's make a challenge and face each other at Backlash, one-on-one, and let's see, you're young against me, and I can show you some stuff against each other one-on-one. And I guess Adam Pearce made the match official. It will be a Backlash, Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins one-on-one, and we'll see finally who can be finally with these two, and the storyline with these two can be over.
And finally. This is huge because I guess a lot of people, they were waiting for this match on purpose. Yeah. We understand that the magic of this match was kind of, I'm not going to say kind of delayed. Yeah, you could say delayed, kind of disrupted and interrupted and all this stuff because of the injuries or whatever was the case. Even I would say some of the changes when they come back and they do their promos or attacks or whatever it is, they were saying in the media for a moment that Braun Breaker was getting, how do you call it, a staple? The name, what was it?
Yeah, staples on his back. Staples on the back for his injury he had last week with Seth Rollins.
Because he crushed to the wall or to the right.
Open his something in his head on the back.
And it's kind of weird though, because if you get injured again, then what the heck with the storyline? We're gonna get so many changes, and we're never gonna see them together.
And like Seth Rollins told little Steiner.
Oh yeah.
Oh, big pump of his uncle.
Yeah, that was funny.
You have to understand, Braun Breaker started in the WWE early. He's only 28 right now. He started when he was like about 23.
21?
He's starting with 23, 24. Right now he's 28. He started in NXT. He's practically a second generation superstar with his dad, Rick Steiner, his uncle, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers. And he just started fresh in WWE and NXT. Became champion NXT like 3 times. Was tag team champion. Came directly to the main roster. And it's true what Seth Rollins has said, what Paul Heyman has said, that he might be the next future, the next champion, the future of WWE.
Of course.
And he is doing it. And I'm not saying he's not.
Actually the future.
He is doing it, and he's making himself being popular and top.
Correct.
And every time he fights, you can see what momentum he has to grow up to the future. And hopefully he does it. Now, with Seth Rollins, we'll see what he comes to the table when it comes to Backlash this time.
Exactly. I mean, one of the things that we cannot deny about Braun Breaker is that he has so much potential, to the point that if we haven't seen him with this world title, if you could say that, it's just because we have already too many legends. Let's call it like that. Because chances are that Braun Breaker, he could be super ready, but something is missing because I would say because everything is overcrowded of legends. And that's the reason that they have to push right now the legends, if you could call them, right, like that, and give them not the opportunity. It's actually the recognition. If you take a look,
right?
Because we know clearly that CM Punk he needed to have the title, but at the same time, he doesn't need any title because he's CM Punk. That's an example, right? But like you were saying before, not the new ones, but the ones that are in the process of growth, which is the case of Braun Breaker, right? It does make sense. Yeah, he needs that title. It's like Jacob Fatu right now coming and challenging Roman Reigns. He needs that title, right? It's because he's growing and all the stuff. We understand that Seth Rollins, he just wants to shut him up, telling him that he's not just ready. You're not ready, but we know that he's ready. We know that all the crowd is all the time. They are chanting for Braun Breaker like crazy. And even if Braun Breaker is a face, he's a heel. He's the leader. He's not a leader. Even though he has Paul Heyman next to him, or without Paul Heyman, he's Braun Breaker, right? Whether he's a Steiner, whatever it is, right?
Whatever it comes
with the background he had,
right.
It's not the same background that he had. Kind of like Charlotte Flair, if you take a look. It's not like other Nepo babies, they call it, right? It's just different. It's just different because he actually started on NXT too. And even though he has huge background, he actually took all the steps. Makes sense right now?
Of course.
That's the difference with Braun Breaker.
And like I said, let's see what Braun Breaker can bring to the table coming up this in 2 weeks at Backlash. And we'll see if he can be in top and he can be Seth Rollins. And we still need to see Brock Breaker with a title. He still hasn't gotten any championships.
Yeah, after the Intercontinental Championship. Remember?
We'll see. He hasn't won anything.
The Intercontinental Championship.
Well, he won it twice.
Right.
So let's see. But I want to see him as world champion.
Right.
And yeah, like I said, he has time to do it.
It'll be cool if that happens
and
at SummerSlam.
Exactly. So let's see what it comes to when it comes to Backlash with these two.
And even if you wanna put one of the best matches, that should be the main event. But we're not gonna get it as a main event because we have the OTC and Roman Reigns everywhere, right? I mean, it's not gonna happen.
Right. So.
But now this is the actual match that everybody deserves. Seth Rollins deserves that. Braun Breaker deserves that. Not at WrestleMania.
Not WrestleMania, but it's going to come out now. So let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, our next thing, we started off with the first match of Monday Night Raw. It was Rusev versus Penta in a non-title match, one-on-one. Intercontinental Champion Penta versus Rusev. Of course, this was not for the title, one-on-one. At WrestleMania, it was a 7-man ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Right.
Penta retained the championship. After all these attacks by Rusev, they had a match one-on-one. Of course, we have Ethan Page, who's the newest member of the Raw roster, by ringside. With all this, Ethan Page interrupting the match and getting into the match. Penta getting the victory, defeating Rusev. But at the end, Rusev and Ethan Page attacking Penta. Javon Evans came to his aid. That means, ladies and gentlemen, that Penta has 3 men, I guess, right now because Javon Evans wants a title shot too.
Exactly.
So now we have Rusev, we got Ethan Page, and we got Javon Evans. It's gonna be a fatal 4-way.
And this is the funniest part too. Like, this is the match that everybody needs. Everybody. And if you take a look, Rusev needs that title just because he came back. I mean, and when you come back, you need a comeback moment too. Javon Evans, he's starting practically. He's in zero in the good sense. But he's never had a title on NXT. I guess he's one of the most... he's the only case that he really needs that title. Because he's never had a title on NXT. Any type. He never had it. So forget about Ethan Page. We know Ethan Page because he's Ethan Page.
Right.
That's the reason he could be in the middle.
All 3 men have the titles.
Exactly.
Javon Evans is the only one. Young man, 22 years old. Just freshly started.
Exactly.
He's a high flyer. He has potential as well to get a future in him. So let's see if we can win a title.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see Javon Evans. I don't know until what point he's supposed to elevate little by little with one title first.
Right.
Again, they just started practically on the main roster, which makes a difference, right? But I don't know if they're trying to put like Ethan Page and Rusev on purpose, kind of like they can team up sometime just because they are supposed to be the bad guys or whatever it is. We're not sure. Ethan Page is not like he came to the main roster now and he's gonna take all over the place. It's gonna take a bit, we know that, right? For everybody's either way, right? Because Raw is too packed too. I mean,
right?
Right?
We have a lot of people, so they're trying to mix up what things we can do into it.
Right.
Ladies and men, backstage there was an attack by Stephanie Valkyria and the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez with a big attack in the back. They're saying now that Stephanie is hurt with a strained shoulder, and supposedly she'll be out for a couple months.
Right,
we don't know
this is breaking news.
This is breaking news. It's not for sure. That's what they're saying, but I guess they don't want to give her a rematch for the Women's World Championship, or they want to get hurt or bad to become champion again. So we'll see in the couple next week if it's true, if she's injured or not. We'll see it on the website and see what happens with that one.
And like you were saying, and when it says that. When they tend to put in the media, Michael Cole said this and that or whatever, right? If it's
just a prediction that they think, because that's what the doctor's saying at the moment.
Exactly.
But it's not for sure until we find out next week, and we'll see on the website if she's injured or not, and she'll be out for a second.
Right, and it has not been any type of confirmation for this match.
It's not confirmed.
But we do need a rematch between Liv Morgan and Stephanie Valkyria.
So hopefully that happens again.
Yeah, I would love to see that match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next was the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch coming out and talking about how she won at WrestleMania, defeating AJ Lee, and that she was going to open now an open Women's Intercontinental Champion Challenge. And Io Sky answered her call. She said she wanted something fresh. She wanted something new. She wanted something a best superstar.
Yeah.
And she said Io Sky was not.
That was nonsense.
Adam Pearce came out and said it was official, and the Intercontinental title match started off. Tremendous match between these two girls. One-on-one. Almost Io Sky was almost champion, first title that she still hasn't held yet.
Yeah.
But with the thing of Asuka coming out and still has an interfere with Io Sky, interfering in the match, making Becky Lynch, of course, retain her title and defeat and getting the victory. Now the match has been set for Backlash. It will be Asuka versus Io Sky 101, which is match what should have been at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Now it is official for Backlash between these two, Asuka versus Io Sky 101.
Yeah. And lamentably, I want to say lamentably, because the match was so good. It was too good to be true. For a moment, I thought Io Sky was winning this close just because Io Sky, she rules. That's the word, with anybody's. And that's one. The second one I noticed with Io Sky, for some reason, she always wins any type of title in the middle of Monday Night Raw. Last time it happened, she had I don't know if it was a one-on-one. I don't remember with who, or with Liv Morgan and that time, or with Becky Lynch, actually. I don't remember, actually. So it was the world title, right? The world heavyweight title. And she won. So I'm like, oh my God, this is going to happen. She's winning. And then, of course, we got Asuka.
And then the promo that we had with Asuka saying that now she's alone because no more Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
So right now she's alone and she has no family. So that's why she has to take on Io Sky and make her and tell her who the family member is and who's the main one there.
Exactly.
So, well, next one, ladies and gentlemen, for WWE, my wife can see who it is. I don't remember now.
We got you.
Joe Hendry
debuted
in Monday Night Raw. He's now an official roster member, singing a song, and I don't know why this went to this, but he's talking about Logan Paul. I guess he doesn't like Logan Paul too much.
Exactly.
And so I give a song to Logan Paul. That Logan Paul is the one that has to be fired.
He's just singing. He always tends to do that type of
songs. The Vision came out. Logan Paul, Austin Theory. came out, started attacking Joe Hendry.
Right.
The Street Profits came in the hair of Joe Hendry, helping him.
Yeah.
And I guess it's going to be Austin Theory and the Vision taking on the Street Profits for the tag team titles. Hopefully this match will happen at Backlash as well.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I think, you know how it is lately. We have to admit, when you don't have something specifically for somebody, but you need to put a debut.
Right.
That's what we have. So he got the concert thing. Okay, put the concert. Start talking something, right? And provoke, whatever. So he can get interrupted. I guess that's the only reason they did the whole segment.
Did Joe Hendry did officially thank him for the title? For helping them, for helping him with the Vision. But we can have Seth Rollins helping them too. And Street Profits says, we didn't help you. We just won the title. So we didn't care about Joe Hendry. I mean, about the helping you, Seth Rollins. Exactly. We just cared about the titles, and let's see if we can become champions again. So let's see. Our next match, ladies and gentlemen, was Rey Mysterio challenging El Grande Americano. 1-on-1, ladies and gentlemen. Backstage, it was both men, all 5 men. The Americanos with the original Americano and Rey Mysterio backstage. A confrontation, because remember, at AAA, there's a pay-per-view called La Noche de los Grandes, which will be on the 30th. It will be the night before Backlash. No, sorry. It will be the night before Clash in Italy. Yeah. It will be at nighttime, probably at 10 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock. Don't know yet.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock Eastern on YouTube for Noche de los Grandes, which the Grande Americano will face the original Grande Americano 1-on-1, and the winner will have the loser will have to take out their mask.
Exactly.
And it's Lungray Kaiser versus Shad Gable.
I just love this match. I mean, so it looks like it's working pretty well. The OG with the fake.
And today we heard it for the first time. I never heard them before. We heard Rayo and Bravo talking in Spanish.
That was funny.
So they're learning a little bit.
Yeah.
So, tonight Rey Mysterio, with the help of practically the original Grande Americano, defeated El Grande Americano.
Exactly.
And got in the victory. So we'll see at AAA who is the true Americano coming up to AAA.
But if you take a look, I just loved it. Who knows who's going to lose? I have a feeling that it's going to be Chad Gable, which is the OG. Original Americano. Because it looks like Ludwig Kaiser. He has now a new faction, and it's working pretty well. And he's supposed to be much more time on AAA actually. So it does make sense, right? Or not? The following one.
Our next match was Oba Femi, ladies and gentlemen, taking on Grayson Waller 1-on-1. Oba Femi backstage. Grayson Waller said that he wanted some action. He wanted some. And Adam Pearce told him, well, and he talked about Oba Femi. Adam Pearce says, don't talk about him. He's right in back of you. When he turned around, it was him, and he wanted the match. There was Oba Femi versus Grayson Waller 1-on-1. And, of course, like you said, the match lasted 2 minutes.
Almost 2 minutes.
With Oba Femi defeating Grayson Waller with the big powerbomb slam. So, and at the end, Oba Femi said, he said, right now, nobody wants to give me a title shot. So I'm going to make an open challenge every week.
No, he said, actually, I'm getting solutions all the time.
Right.
So this is the solution.
And nobody's giving me title shots. Right now, I'm going to make an open challenge every week to any superstar backstage that wants to face me 1-on-1. So that means 1-on-1 every week. Exactly. We're going to see Oba Femi.
So we're going to see a 1-minute match every Monday, I assume so.
Exactly. So
The following
Our next match, ladies and gentlemen, is a tag team match. Lyra Valkyria and Bayley taking on Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez in her hometown of Loretto, Texas. Backstage, Liv Morgan talked in private with Roxanne because last time Roxanne was in the side of Finn Balor. Nobody knows if Liv wanted to make sure that she's either on the side of Finn Balor or on the side of the Judgment Day. So either or, we didn't know. And Roxanne looks like she doesn't know where she's going.
Yeah, she was a little bit kind of undecided.
In my opinion, I think she's she's gonna turn on the Judgment Day one day.
Oh.
Or they're gonna turn on her. One of the two.
Or they're gonna turn on her.
It looked like tonight it was gonna be turning on her.
Everybody. Well, I thought for a moment something's gonna happen because she had that conversation with Liv Morgan.
So it looked like it was gonna turn, but I guess it didn't happen. Of course, they let Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez getting the victory, of course, because she's in Laredo, Texas, in her hometown. Of course, she's already gonna get her victory, but. In some hay or someday, either they're gonna turn on her or she's gonna turn on them.
Yeah, it's kind of
awkward. Either way, she's gonna go like that.
It's kind of awkward because now apparently it's Finn Balor. He was trying to help her for a moment to tell her like, do not trust anybody's here or whatever it is. Right. But she told her specifically too, like, you should leave right now, otherwise the Judgment is gonna attack you or whatever it is, right? So yeah, it's kind of uncertain. We're not sure what's gonna happen with Roxanne Perez. But it doesn't make any sense. They need an actual tag team members, right? Because Liv Morgan is supposed to be the new leader and whatever is the case.
Oh, they already won tag team titles. I don't think they're going to do it again, but...
we're not sure.
We'll see. We didn't see the tag team champions tonight.
That's true. And of course...
And in the main event, Jacob Fatu, Roman Reigns, World Heavyweight Champion. Roman Reigns told Jacob Fatu last week that to think about it for a week to see if he wants to face him at Backlash 101 or not. That happened tonight. Jacob Fatu said, I did not need a week. I did not need an hour or a week or even a minutes. I said what I did. I didn't want that title. I need that title because I will need to feed my family.
Yeah.
And of course, like I said, having that title gives you a bonus every time you have a title. So Jacob Fatu finally, never seen this before, with a claw choked Roman Reigns at the end. Of course, like beating up Roman Reigns at the end, practically could say. And Roman's already told him, you want me in Backlash, you got it. So it is official. Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash 101.
And I guess that was the only way that Roman Reigns could give an answer to Jacob Fatu, because Jacob Fatu, it looks like the character or whatever he's trying to work right now, at least on Raw, is to push and try to force the opportunity.
Right.
And that's the point. He's supposed to be the opposite of him, right? He's going for those changes. He's so hungry for the opportunities, for the growth and everything that you can imagine. And one of the things that I really liked, he was trying to let him know specifically that you never gave me nothing. You were not the cousin who actually supported me in the first place.
Right.
He mentioned Solo Sikoa saying that it was not the Usos or Jay or Jimmy who contacted me or whatever, the person who brought me here to the WWE Universe. It was Solo Sikoa only. And that's the reason that I'm here, in other words.
Exactly.
Right? And that means he's saying indirectly, you've always been a selfish, boom, 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 all the bad names.
Exactly.
Whatever you can say. But at the end of the day, we're not sure who's going to win. It's not going to be an easy match.
But at least it's official, and the world title will be on the line. So we'll see. Or it might end up on a disqualification match. Nobody wins it. Who knows what it's going to be.
Right. And also, before we forget, so far, now they just announced the matches that are super confirmed. So it's a total of how many
3 matches? We have Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the world title. It will be Asuka versus Io Sky 101 and Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. So far we have 3 matches. We'll see if this Friday on Smackdown they'll announce more for Backlash.
I don't think they're gonna reach to the 5th.
I don't think it's gonna be the world title for the championship of Cody Rhodes. I don't think it's gonna happen at Backlash.
No,
I don't think they're not gonna put that. But
they could put Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
That would be a match that they can put again for a rematch.
I'm not sure either.
And let's see what goes on.
Yeah. So definitely, you want to add something else?
No, ladies and gentlemen, remember this Friday we'll see you again for Friday Night Smackdown. Buck Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma will be live for Friday Night Smackdown. And NXT tomorrow, 8 o'clock on the CW. You got Tubi for Evolve on Wednesday nights. Also, 8 o'clock for AEW Dynamite on TBS. Thursdays is Impact Wrestling at 9 o'clock on AMC. And we'll see you Friday for Smackdown.
Of course. Just make sure to subscribe, of course, like this video. And best part of it, when you subscribe, you can get all the notifications for the new videos and be part of our podcast on Apple or Spotify. So we see you on Friday.
Good night.
Night.